Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
So for Dallas, Middleton is checked in for Washington, and it's Nembhard in for Christie. It's Middleton on the wing. Check by James. Pass to Flag. There's a screen by Marshall. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
James outside. Over Middleton. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Now here's Gafford. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Drains the triple.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Middleton. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3.
That'll hype his guys up. Middleton right back with one of his own.
Nembhard against Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
Middleton looking around. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's moving around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that one's good. Middleton.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Oh, what a performance. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Klay Thompson is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Williams. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Doncic. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Middleton. Really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Bagley down low. He's covered by Ayton. Shot to stop the run. And Bagley with the lay-in. Bagley's got his first basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Chris Middleton. Flag comes in for Klay Thompson, and Max Christie subbed in for Williams.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
And here's Doncic outside. Good! Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Pass to Flag. Nembhard, a screen on Smart. Now here's Bagley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Chomps. And it's flag missing.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Doncic against Christie. From deep. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Washington. Dallas, no good that time either.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
There's the three. And it's Doncic missing. Mavericks trail by 15. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And here's Flag outside. The putback. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Doncic. He's got 42. The Lakers with another miss.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Pass to Gafford. Minute 32 left in the first half.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Los Angeles leading by 9. Doncic outside. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. 1:03 left to play in the first half. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Gafford. Washington's got his second basket on the night. Luka! Get off me!
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Christie with a screen on Doncic. Down low. Here's Washington. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Double team on James. Here's Reeves. Mavericks with a rebound. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. That shot off. Some solid defense from James. Doncic outside, beyond the arc. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach JJ Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. And we've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. But overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Okay, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny.
When I look at the Mavericks, just 1 week left in the season. They have not been mathematically eliminated from the postseason, but...
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Los Angeles Lakers. That does it for half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
It's good from the top of the key. 51 points for Luka Doncic.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Flag. Washington a screen. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Washington's got 9.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. Gafford with a screen on Doncic. And here's Flag outside. Smart grabs the miss. The Lakers lead by 11. And here's Doncic outside. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
And a moment here to see which shooting guards have been racking up the assist over the past 10 games. Second is Austin Reeves.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement, Greg. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, it makes a huge difference.
Pass to Marshall. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Marshall's got his second basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you, Brian.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Doncic's shot is good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Ayton with a screen. Here comes LeBron, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Washington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Washington's got 11.
They have no answer defensively inside.
James outside. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
James outside. The triple, LeBron James.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
From deep, here's Doncic, and the rebound goes to Dallas. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Jumps up. Oh, another one falls. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
50 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that one good.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And it's good. He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Thompson, a screen on James. To the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half. James against Middleton. They set a pick. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. And he's recorded his season high in points and hopes to add on as the game continues. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Mavericks trail by 11. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Nembhard in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks down the triple.
This is something that Klay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Reeves. And James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for James. Doncic against Nembhard. Smart outside. Offline with a three. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game.
First team foul.
Doncic against Nembhard. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
So it's Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Doncic outside. Launches it. The shot that time not on target.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Doncic is doubled. Shoots over Nembhard. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Flagg. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on LeBron James. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Doncic. Off target with a jump hook. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Middleton. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
From deep, here's Doncic. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
So for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Middleton. Marshall comes in for Nembhard. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. Gafford passes to Washington. Now Christie. Sinks that one from the post.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He got it again! Sensational!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
James inside. Marshall's there. Oh, it misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Mavericks trail by 3. Washington with the ball. Gafford with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Gafford. Flagg outside. Now Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from outside.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth. Again! What an avalanche!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 70 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Now Christie puts up the tray. The three is in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's James. Double team on James. Now Doncic. James outside. There's the drive. Oh, he jammed it.
Are we even surprised at this point? Like, this is what he does. Like, he just shows up clutch. Oh, it's clutch time? All right, here you go.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Christie. Nails it.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a... Thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And an intentional foul there. Stop. The clock. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.